Jaylen, what allowed you guys to play so much better tonight right from the start? Were you able to relax more, days between games? What was it?
I think just mindset. I think we put an emphasis on defense, trying to make them uncomfortable a little bit. They had a slow start. We had a good start on defense, and I think that kind of opened up the game.
Jaylen, defensively, what was it that you guys were able to do? Is it as simple as like just playing harder and picking them up a little bit higher, or was there more to it?
A little bit of that, no dare shots, respecting those guys' capability, the NBA players, and they can make shots on any given night. So treating them accordingly, closing out, just making them uncomfortable. And then on the other side, just executing the offense.
The series has dragged out for, you have 2 days in between each game, a little bit unusual. What have the last couple of days looked like for you, just wanting to bounce back from this? And how different does it feel to play on the road versus at home?
No difference. It's just, obviously, playing in front of your home crowd it gives you another level of energy, et cetera. But at the end of the day, it's basketball. So no difference. But looking forward to, playing on Monday. Less time in between, get a rhythm. I feel like we're still getting it going. I think we still got, another gear to kick into. So I'm looking forward to Monday.
Jaylen, the second quarter was huge for you guys to build a comfortable lead, and a lot of the shots in that second quarter came from the mid-range. In a series where the three-pointer has been key to winning these games, what role did the mid-range shot play today in you guys being able to steal this one on the road?
Every game has its own story. So, you want to take what the defense gives you. Obviously, the math is if you got open shots from the three, you take them. But, if they're giving up, certain shots in the paint or in the mid-range, anytime we get 2 feet in the paint, that's good for us. So, taking advantage of what the defense gives you. We had a lot of skilled players on our team that could do a lot of different things. So, making them pay for whatever they give up.
Jaylen, Coach said that there's no difference between regular season and playoffs, that you guys just need to bring it and execute. Do you see a difference, or do you follow what he said?
I think there's a difference, for sure. It's a lot more intense. The pressure is a little bit up, but at the end of the day, it's just basketball. So we just come out and execute and be the harder playing team. We shouldn't see a difference. We should still be able to have the same success. So I'm looking forward to the next game, one game at a time.
Jaylen, from your perspective, Kristaps Porzingis, what he did tonight, especially coming off of Game 2, he outscored his point total in the first 5 minutes of that first quarter. What did you see out of him just out of the gate in terms of his focus? And what do you think was the difference compared to what we saw in Game 2?
Just being aggressive. I don't think he was looking for calls, especially being on the road. I think he was just, embracing that, physicality of the game, and he came out with that mindset, and that's what we need him to do every night.
Jaylen, you said mindset. What is the principal difference between last year's mindset and this year? Thank you.
Last year is last year. Now we're here and we're in 2024. We got a new team, and we learn from our experiences. And now's the time to show it. The whole world is watching, so I think we're excited. We're excited to embrace every step of the journey and just taking it one game at a time.
Jared, then Adam, then Garrett.
Peyton's had a few games where he just comes in there and just kind of changes the whole tempo of the game on both ends. He kind of had that. You could see he just kind of had it in him tonight where he just wanted to be super aggressive and get under their skin. Just how did he do that tonight?
Yeah, Peyton, his energy has been fantastic for us all year. Him, just making shots, him making plays, him getting on the glass. Peyton is a dog. So, we look forward to him being able to make those plays down the line in the playoffs. But he did a great job tonight.
Adam, Garrett.
Jen, you mentioned no dare shots. You mentioned these are all NBA players who can make open shots. What was the process like over these couple of days where you guys decided there would be kind of a little bit of a change in scheme and coming to the agreement that this is what this game needed from you guys?
Yeah, I think it's good. On any given night, teams can come out and hit a plethora of shots. They had a record-breaking night the other day, but we don't panic. We watched the film, we broke it down, seeing where we can make some improvements, and we come out and we execute. And I thought that's what we did tonight. But it calls for that. You know, everything ain't gonna go and be perfect. We just got to make sure that we stay together and we keep learning from our mistakes in real time and executing down the stretch.
Final couple questions, Gary, and then.
Jaylen, what was Joe like the last couple of days? Obviously, it's a big game. I mean, what was he like in terms of his mannerisms and knowing that adjustments need to be made after game 2?
I didn't notice a difference, you know, from Joe. I think that, you know, once we seen the game, we didn't overreact. I thought Miami played incredibly well in game 2. They shot the hell out of it. You know, I thought we, you know, executed our game plan. It's just that Miami had a really good game. And tonight, you know, we wanted to come out and make it a little bit more uncomfortable. But it wasn't a lot of adjustments that were made. We just got to come out and make sure we're the harder playing team. We take away some of the stuff that they got easy and then just play basketball from there.
MGM, Remix Sports Media. Jaylen, you guys were in sync offensively all night, and you guys moved the ball exceptionally well. As one of the leaders of this team, what were your messages in the huddle, you know, to keep that going on the course of this game?
Yes, sir. Make the right play. You know, this is what, you know, we've been working hard for our whole season. So, you know, these moments, you know, just breathe, relax, see the game, you know, trust your teammates, trust each other, and just come out and do what we've been doing, you know. It's just us against the world, and we got each other's back.
Thank you, Jaylen.